Hi, welcome to FBA 311 presentation, titled Business Information Technology. I am Adeomi Judith Odunso.
My name is Macaulay Oladiji Michael.
My name is Kujola.
My name is Kujari Michael Olumide.
My name is Okwemilawa.
Today, I and my team members are going to be walking you through Module 8, Chapter 7, titled Business Intelligence and Analytics. To start with, what is business intelligence? Business intelligence basically leverages software and services in transforming data into actionable insights that inform an organization's business decisions. Businesses, organizations in general, they always take practical decisions because decisions is actually one of the highest drivers in impacting organizational productivity and hence achieving organizational goals. Which leads me to speaking on the levels of decision making. We have 3 levels of decision making. We have strategic decision making, we have tactical decision making, and we also have operational decision making. All of these levels of decision making are highly important in an organization's operations. This is where business intelligence comes in. As human beings, we are tailored to understand information and to also draw information to be able to use them in our analysis. We draw information from various sources based off of what we need this information from at that point in time. This is why business intelligence is actually more important to organizations because it helps you draw out the most crucial information from data to be able to use them in the analysis that can actually become of benefit to the organization. Now let's move on to the sources of business intelligence. They're split into 2 factors. We have the internal factors and the external factors. What are the internal factors? The internal factors have the transactional databases and we have the data warehouses. Also for the external factors, we have the intelligent agents as well as business intelligence and big data. Human beings actually rely on big data now to be organized and much more crucial to whatever decision-making processes they've adopted in whatever companies they are. This is why business intelligence is highly important because it actually draws data from future trends, consumer demand, and consumer behavior.
Analyzing pattern. Analyzing pattern can be defined as the discipline of big data that enables business leaders to understand how different variables of the business interact and are linked with one another. We have different categories of analyzing pattern. The first one is online analyzing pattern. As the name implies, online, it has to do with computing. So we say online analyzing pattern can be defined as a computing method that enables users to easily extract and query data in order to analyze it from different points of view. So online analyzing pattern also helps the business in sales formation, financial reporting, budgeting, and so on. We have different categories of online analyzing pattern. The first one is multi-dimensional online analyzing pattern. The second one is relational online analyzing pattern. And the third one is hybrid online analyzing pattern. Moving on to the next one, under analyzing pattern, we have statistical modeling technique. As the name implies, statistical, this is the use of mathematical models and statistical assumption in order to derive a sample data. Under simulating and forecasting, we have what-if analysis, we have goal setting and optimization, and we have forecasting. What-if analysis? What-if analysis is the process of changing the values in cells in order to see how those changes will affect the formulas on the worksheets. We also have goal setting and optimization. Goal setting is the ability to calculate backward to obtain an input that would result in a given output. So forecasting is just like prediction. So forecasting is a technique that uses historical data as input in order to predict or determine the future trends.
Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is the machine display intelligence that simulates between human behavior or thinking and can be trained to solve specific problems. Artificial intelligence enables robots to better understand human language and vice versa. It makes it easier for data analysts to discover correlations and insights. By deploying the right artificial intelligence technology, your business may gain the ability to save time and money, increase productivity and operational efficiencies. You can avoid mistakes and human error. Some artificial intelligence examples are IBM Watson, we have Siri, we have Alexa. Then in the business world, SoftBank developed a bipedal robot called NAO, which can be used in educational research setting, as well as an autonomous vacuum named Wiz to handle commercial cleaning. Some challenges of artificial intelligence are we have scammers and we also have capture. Moving on to artificial intelligence applications. One of them is expert system. What is an expert system? An expert system is a computer program that uses artificial intelligence technologies to simulate the judgments and behavior of a human or an organization that has expertise and experience in a particular field. Expert systems are usually intended to complement humans and not to replace human experts. We have three components of expert system. We have the knowledge base, the interference engine, and the user interface. Some examples of expert systems are Cadet. Cadet is used to identify cancer in the early stages. We also have Dendra. Dendra helps chemists identify unknown organic molecules.
We're speaking about websites, social media, e-commerce, and mobile. Website. It's a collection of publicly accessible interlinked web pages that shares a single domain name. Websites are created and maintained by an individual, group, business organizations to serve a variety of purposes. Together, all publicly accessible websites are called the World Wide Web. Social media. Social media refers to a computer-based technology that facilitates the sharing of ideas, thoughts, and information through virtual networks and communication. Social media is internet-based and gives users quick electronic communication of content such as personal information, documents, videos, and photos. E-commerce. E-commerce is also known as electronic commerce. Is the buying and selling of goods and services or the transmitting of goods or data over an electronic network, primarily the internet. The business transactions either occur as business to business, business to consumer, consumer to consumer, or consumer to business. Mobile. A mobile phone is a wireless handheld device that allows users to make and receive calls. Today's mobile phone do a lot more, accommodating web browsers, games, cameras, videos players, and navigational system. I'll also be talking about traffic analysis. Traffic analysis is the process of intercepting and examining messages in order to deduce information from patterns in communication. It can be performed even when the messages are encrypted. In general, the greater the number of messages observed, more information be inferred. Purpose of analyzing traffic: for reaching goals, for ad effectiveness, and for analyzing software.
Dashboard is an information management tool used to track business key performance indicators and the metrics, key data points that are relevant to business, department, and specific process. Dashboard aggregates and visualize data from multiple sources through graphic user interface using graph, charts, and diagram for easy understanding. Dashboard can also be called progress report, and there are three types of dashboard. We have operational, we have strategic, and we have analytical. So they are basically used to measure customer metrics, financial information, sales information, web analytics, human resource data, etc., etc. Also, for the GUI, that's graphical user interface. Graphical user interface is a type of user interface that allows user interact with customer via visual indicators representation. For example, computer monitor and smartphones. The interface that allows customer easily relate to the dashboard to access the site. Next is KPI. KPI are quantifiable outcome-based statements used to measure if an organization is on track to meet the goals and objectives of the organization. It's also called success indicator. Like it indicates if an organization is meeting up with the targets. It gauges a company's output against a set of targets, objectives, or industry process. There are various types of KPI, which include financial metrics, customer metrics, process metrics, performance metrics, marketing metrics, IT metrics, sales metrics, and staffing metrics. So next we are going to be talking about Portal. Portal is a specially designed website that brings information from diverse sources on one screen, i.e. email, online forum, and search engines together in a uniform way. Variants include mashups and intranet. An example is Yahoo and Google search. So next we are going to be talking about variety of information on one screen. That has to do with Portal providing users access to all reports, dashboard from a single consistent interface. A good example is the Portal. So next we are going to be talking about Enterprise Portal. Enterprise Portal is also called Enterprise Information Portal. It's a framework used to support and integrate process, people, and information, access and organization. Portal. It gives a unified and a secure gateway for information and a knowledge base for employees, and customers.
Now let's talk about the human elements. Where do human beings basically consider using intelligence, tools, interpretations from all these business intelligence tools. But this is not to say that the business intelligence tools do not also have their own weaknesses. So for business intelligence tools to actually prevail in its usage, it needs to consider human motive, because human beings are so in tune with technology, software applications in their systems these days. Information systems is very paramount in the operations of an organization. And who are those? Who are the drivers who actually make use of business intelligence tools? They're human beings. So human beings always want to rely on accuracy as well as a tool that actually gives them what exactly you're looking for, the kind of information you're looking for, and how important it is towards arriving at a particular decision in achieving organizational goals.
Moving to the fourth cases. Analytic engines are formulated by business intelligence. For example, the Zoho Analytics, a buy tool, which helps in analyzing data from wide variety of sources through a data connector. These engines are designed to help eliminate fraudulent activities in healthcare system, because these engines help to gather information from different sources, and the healthcare workers work based on those information in order to minimize the fraudulent activities being perpetrated by those in the organization or system or outside the system.
The software can also learn from the data to make more sophisticated models, especially as tools have access to more and more data. They can also examine relationships and rapidly identify suspicious cases with improving accuracy, so that investigators can follow up immediately. The other is the TV and social media case. The LC relies on people meters in English to understand the audience for TV shows. TV ratings giant LC relies on electronic people meters based on representative sample of homes to track viewing habits. The company also has its viewers fill out people and person diaries about their TV viewing habits. These ratings affect not only the show's survival, but the cost of advertisements that appear during the show.
Concerning the fourth cases, I'll be explaining how business intelligence relates to the 5 and 6 examples given. The 5 and 6 case actually shows how business intelligence comes in form of business activities. Business intelligence also helps in tracking people activities on social media, not only on Twitter. A lot of people engage in different social media activities. Taking Twitter as a case study, people tweet and the tweets are being monitored by a software that enables you to see the numbers of engagement on the tweet, number of likes and the rest. Business intelligence is an important tool for social media engagement.
In conclusion, I and my teams have talked about business intelligence, analyzing, giving insight on business intelligence, level of decision making, source of BI, analyzing pattern, simulating, forecasting, artificial intelligence, application, digital analysis, analyzing traffic and dashboards, portals, mashups, human elements, and forecasts, TV and social media case, and we discussed how it is related to business intelligence in helping achieve business goals. I hope we are able to give you better understanding about business intelligence and analytics.